there's nothing that is further from the truth, because people who are not employed were paying NHIF through a pay bill, and that would have just worked perfectly. The issues of go-slows, you've seen the go-slows, and go-slows are occasioned by delays in salaries across, across all spectra. Make your dispensary is open, like my dispensary in my village is opened 2 days in a week. So 2 out of 7 days. The other 5 days, you can't access primary health care, in the villages. Why? There's go-slows, and I think we recently received a strike notice from the doctors. The inequality in access in rural areas, I've already talked about that. We have seen corruption and mismanagement, especially in KEMSA. The resource allocation, like I alluded to before, in counties, to counties, and the UHC agenda, which has remained by and large undone. If we move to social development and gender, if there are people who have been hoodwinked in this regime and by this regime, it is the women of this country. Everything from the pre-election promises of how many women will be in cabinet and how women will have access to markets, and all those promises have been not met, but they have been broken. So the gender issue is a big issue, and you can just go and research the many promises that were promised to women, and all of them have been broken. From the free diapers for our children when we deliver, to Linda Mama, which was a fantastic program that had been initiated by the previous regime, now not working, to the full implementation of anti-FGM laws. So the gender issue, in our view, this government has really not looked at the gender matters. There's been poor access to retirement benefits. I think I saw that reported. And the reason why you cannot access your retirement benefits in this regime is that NSSF has been forced to invest in government. If you look at who is buying the bonds in the Nairobi Securities Exchange every day, just last week day before yesterday, they raised 34 billion. Who is buying? It is NSSF that is buying. It is a few banks. So ideally, your money, which you're supposed to access when you retire, has been put in long-term bonds in the stock market, and therefore people cannot access their retirement benefits. Delays of payments, both in Linda Mama and Inua Mama, in Linda Mama and Inua Jamii. I already talked to that. The last is the issue of youth. This is pretty straightforward. The issue of the Talanta Hela scandal. The issue of the Talanta... Oh, sorry. I didn't carry you along. My bad. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. The last one is the issue of...